So you're headed to Disney World for the first time and a bit nervous about how to plan the ultimate adventure? Well, you're in luck because in this week's video, we're gonna go over our top 6 things that we feel you must know before you go. Cue the intro.
What's up YouTube? Trevi from the Adventure Buddies, the modern travel family, bringing you another video filled with tips, tricks, and inspiration to make sure you maximize your next family adventure, like we always do here at the Adventure Buddies.
So before we get into the 6, want to make sure that you stay all the way to the end. We got a bonus must know if you stay all the way to the end, and make sure while you're at it, hit that red subscribe button for more travel tips and adventures coming your way. So must know number 1 is you have to understand which park you're going to visit. So in total, there are actually 6 parks. 4 of the main theme parks, which are Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and Epcot. Then there's 2 water parks, Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach. And so that's going to be important to, 1, understand how long is your stay going to be, which parks do you feel you want to accomplish, and then gets us into our next tip when we talk about tipping. And so each park has a different theme, attractions, rides, etc. And so if you want to learn more about what each park has to offer, click the link above here for a full video on just that. But we feel this is important because you're going to want to maximize your time and understand which parks to do when, and then again, pick which ticket is best for you. And then so speaking about tickets, that's going to go to our must know number 2 is the different type of ticket packages that Disney World offers. And so there's 3 main ones to consider, and that is the single day, single park pass for about $109 right now. The next one is the park hopper pass for an additional $65. And then the third one is the park hopper plus. The last 2 get you into multiple parks per day. And then the final one also gets you into some of the water parks and some of the other activities. So understanding which ticket option is best for you is going to be how you can maximize your time. If you want to know how we did 4 parks in 48 hours, we use a park hopper pass. Click the link above here for just that, how you can maximize 4 parks in just 2 days. So once you understand which parks you want to go to, what ticket package you need to select, and the third must know is where you're going to stay. So we highly recommend you staying at one of the 25 Disney Resort hotels. If you want to understand a little bit more about why, click the link above here for a full video on the advantages of that. But in hindsight, this is going to give you the longest opportunity to maximize your time in there through early entry and late exit by being a Disney Resort member. So then on to must know number 4. As we talk through various parks and we talk to 25 plus Disney resorts, we must understand that Disney World is huge. And so there is an intricate shuttle and transportation system that you must understand before going. Big thing to understand is that it is free or complimentary, and that there are different shuttles, buses, or other transportation options to go to park or your park back to your resort. So that's something to consider when booking out your travel to make sure that you can get one to park easily without having to waste time driving around or parking in a parking lot, to make sure that you're maximizing your time in the parks versus your time in the parking lot. As we continue to talk about planning, our next must know is what is Genie Plus and should you get it? And so Genie Plus again replaces the old Fast Pass, and this allows you to get instant access to the Lightning Lane capabilities of some of the top attractions, and this is something that we fully recommend. And so if you want more information on that, click the link below as we go into more detail on what Genie Plus is and why we recommend it for you. And that leaves us with must know number 6. And so as we talk through Disney World, we talk about the attractions, we talk about the rides, but the other main aspect is the dining experiences at Disney World. And so this can be something at having a particular restaurant inside Disney World or having breakfast with the characters. However, some of these reservations are very hard to come by. So a tip here and a must know is that you can actually start booking your reservations 60 days out from your arrival to Disney World. And so if you did stick here all the way to the end, we thank you, and we got that bonus must-have tip for you. And so this is particularly for individuals who have been to Disneyland, particularly for our fellow California residents. If you have ever been to Disneyland, then we highly encourage you to think through whether or not you want to go to Magic Kingdom at Disney World. From our experience, we found that this is very similar to the same thing at Disneyland. The same rides, the same attractions, almost the same feel and look. And so if you are short on time or you are short on budget, consider taking this off your itinerary. Again, our personal opinion, but we thought this was very similar, and that's why we didn't spend a ton of time at Disney World's Magic Kingdom. So there you have it, 7 must know before you go for planning a trip to Walt Disney World. And so, as we mentioned, as you indicated, Walt Disney World, to be successful and have the most adventure and best time possible, is all about planning. So these tips are incredibly important and should not be neglected. And so if you have any more tips of your own, comment down below, because we would love to hear from you and learn from you as well. And so if you like this video, please consider giving us that big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down for more travel tips and adventures. And most importantly, remember, life's an adventure. Who are you going on it with?